So I'm doing a mukbang here with a breakfast sandwich that I made this morning. That's what she looks like. Yeah. Look at that. Essentially, I took a bite out of it, and I realized now I gotta do a mukbang because the sandwich is good. I put tomato, egg, onion, cheese. It's a Parmesan cheese, I think. The kind that you grate. And then summer sausage and orange juice. Yep, that's all. And then on toast, I put it on toast. But that's the best sandwich I've ever had. It's even got like a smoked flavor to it. I don't know, that's coming in. And this is some real gourmet. And the eggs were, you can see some raw eggs still a little bit on there. That's the best way to do it. I'm trying to think what kind of bread that is. It's better than normal bread. It's like because it's light. That's what she looks like on the inside. It's a big sandwich. I got 3 eggs in there. That's a beautiful sandwich right there. You don't want to put ketchup on something like this. And the raw egg, see right there, makes for like a for a type of ketchup. Yeah, the best way to cook eggs is slowly, and you don't want to flip them. You want the bottom to be a little bit crispy but not burnt. That's the best fried eggs. And then the top runny. Best way to do that, because the bottom will get burnt and the top will be too runny, is to put a plate on top, or something to cover the pan while they're cooking for a little bit, but not for too long. Like, you cook them, sometimes I even have to take the pan off and back on the burner, because they want to be, you gotta fry them, so the heat's gotta be, can't be too low. Then you cover it for a little bit, but not for the whole duration. Because they'll cook and they'll look runny, but inside they'll still be soft, but not in a good way if you leave the top on for too long. So you gotta work with it, you gotta figure it out. It took me years to learn how to cook eggs, and I still screw it up. And then you gotta be careful what you put in them. Like, you can't always put like lots of salt and different things in there. Like, I don't use any seasonings anymore. Like, eggs are very temperamental. They're either going to come out very nasty or very good. It's very rare that you get a very good egg, unless you've been cooking them for years. Like, eggs, or if they do have a standard method at a restaurant, and they just do the exact same thing every single time because they know how it's going to turn out. Some black stuff on that egg. Look at that. I'm not sure what the black stuff is. Yeah. Who cares anymore these days? Yeah, but and then still at the restaurants, you gotta keep it real plain and basic. You can't do much with them. I don't even use butter or oil, because that changes the flavor. If you're gonna use something, oil would be the best. But if you can get away with nothing, that's the best. I put the eggs, or I put the summer sausage on the bottom to create like, so the fat would cook out a little bit, and use that. Tomatoes and orange juice and the onions. But orange juice, especially if you're like cooking bacon or whatever, or something along those lines, for breakfast is incredible. Like, I used to put bacon, orange juice inside of my eggs. You can even use mustard. Mustard's another good one. Not putting it on it, but you cook it a little bit in there. Oh, and cheese, I put cheese, and then the cheese you don't want to put too much, just a little bit. And when they're done cooking, you can't even tell there's cheese. I couldn't even tell there was cheese in there, but I could taste it. That's the best way to do it, if you're gonna do cheese in your eggs. Yep, that was a good one. That was one of the best breakfast sandwiches I've ever had. Well, that's all she wrote. Thanks for joining me this morning.